for the Big Ten. Once again, we're here talking about Indiana as almost a touchdown favorite.
I could not have guessed that. Big noon kickoff. Big noon kickoff in
Indiana,
Bloomington, Indiana.
let's go, dude.
Light them up, Signetti, baby.
Signetti, light them up. Yeah, Indiana is laying 6.5 here against Nebraska, and for good reason. I mean,
Coming
Indiana has
off.
been unreal, and I know a couple weeks back, I think I picked against Indiana against Maryland because I'm like, need to see a little more. I mean, they're a straight wagon right now, a straight wagon, and that's not to say Nebraska isn't good either. I don't think Indiana has played a defensive line like Nebraska's this season. I don't think they've played a quarterback like Dylan Real this season. Billy Edwards has impressed me this season. I was a D1 hater of Billy Edwards, but I've come around on that just a little bit. But yeah, I think this is a very interesting matchup here. In Indiana's offensive line, they don't really have the depth, right? And I talked about this in the season previews. It's like the talent of this team, I love them to win more than 5.5 games, right? But ultimately, with the offensive line depth there, it is a situation where you can fall off. But it hasn't just been the offense either. It's been some of the defense as well. Getting frisky, all those James Madison transfers that they brought over there. The boys are buzzing right now. I'm probably gonna lay it here with Indiana -6.5. Not a best bet, obviously, but picking these games. Yeah, I'll take Indiana to win by a touchdown. They're just playing way too well right now. And Dylan Real on the road, I still think he makes some mistakes that are pretty catastrophic. I think Curtis Rourke is going to take care of the football. I think Indiana's going to run the football with their plethora of running backs. I think they just got they got too many things that they can do to you. Even though Nebraska's defense I've liked a lot this season.
Yeah, I want to start this by saying I have been super impressed with Indiana. First of all, I don't think they get enough credit for going across the country. That's 3 time zones because they're in Eastern time zone and they're going after at UCLA and handling business there. We have seen teams struggle across the country, even against inferior talent. And that UCLA team is very, very frisky. With that being said, I'm one I'm one win away. Not that I'm not bought into Signetti. I am bought into Signetti. I have been bought into Signetti. But into
We as a show,
Indiana,
yeah, we were
oh,
both high on the hire. We loved
as
the hire.
as soon as it happened. In 2024, though, for Indiana to be a legit top half, right, top 40% of the Big Ten, this is the game that I think you have to win. And to convince me, right? With that being said, even though Riley has struggled recently, I think that bye week did wonders for him. I feel really good about that. I think their defense is going to be able to give Indiana some fits. The D line that they're about to see is unlike anything they have gone against so far. Yes, I love Curtis Rourke. Yes, they got a couple monsters at running back there. Yes, their wide receiver core is super deep. Yes, their defense is full of veterans making plays. All these reasons to love Indiana. It just feels like a spot for me with Matt Rule and the talent and the pressure that they can bring on Indiana. They can really get after them. And you're giving me 6.5 points. Yeah, I would love it at 7 for sure. I would absolutely love it at 7. But at 6.5, I'll take here too. I think it'll be a grinded out close game. I think Nebraska will try to muddy it up. And I think this year, obviously, Nebraska has the playmakers and explosiveness to be able to muddy it up and then take advantage of that. Hit a big play here and there, right? Really get after it, finish in the red zone, all things that they struggled the past couple years to do. Nebraska plus 6.5. And I guess I'll take them to win too. Why not while I'm at it? Even though I love Indiana, I might be biting my tongue here, and I might just learn not to go against Signetti anymore. But first of all, what awesome coaching matchups here, right? We talk about the Big Ten and in the future of some teams that are battling for that second and third tier in the Big Ten here. Nebraska and Indiana trying to find their place in this new Big Ten. I love this, man. I love this for both these programs, both these coaches, these fan bases. Big noon kickoff. It's going to be an incredible atmosphere. I'm sure of it. Even though it is just about college basketball season, the Hoosiers are all in. They're all in for Signetti.
It's a football school.
It's a football school until it's not. Until it's not.
Yeah, no, and I'm sure Indiana basketball fans can. They share a lot of disappointment. Indiana fans needed this. All right, Indiana fans, like, you deserve to have a good basketball team. I'm not an Indiana fan by any means, being hailing from Illinois, but You guys deserve to have a good basketball team. It's ridiculous that you guys
Mi-
don't. It actually is ridiculous that they don't. But
And
who knows?
Mike Woodson, I mean, Signetti obviously winning that fan base a lot more over than Mike Woodson is there on the basketball team.
And it took him 1 year, by the way. It took him 6 games. So, yeah.
Look at us here. Look at how diverse we
at
are.
us. So, are you taking Nebraska to win straight up?
Yeah. Sorry, Indiana, man. Yeah, I like Nebraska here. But holy cow.
Dude, I mean, you got probably top 5 offense in the country versus top 10 defense right now. At least the way that they're playing, not necessarily talent-wise, but metrically, I'll say. So, dude, it's going to be fireworks. Something's got to give. Something's got to give. Here we go. Big noon kickoff in Bloomington. Let's go, baby. Let's go.